Up on the stage, now here I go, singing songs again. There I am, turn the page. Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to my impromptu live stream. Today's live stream will be redoing the shelf right here because I bought these like little plastic shelves, like these little display pieces here. As you can see here, it's like a little three-tiered shelf. Um, I originally bought this for my friend Anthony, and then I watched his live stream, and I realized that I don't think this is going to work for him, but I think it'll work for me because it's pretty much a three-tier system here. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to use this for my shelf because Anthony has way too many figures. He has a great collection, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way that's going to work. So I'm going to do that for my horror shelf. So right now I'm going to tweet this out. Horror movie shelf. The live stream. And send that out on its way. And then probably send another one through the Facebook. Facebook? Do you have that in America? I can just say, I'm live now. So I hope everyone is doing well out there, whoever is watching this now or later. It's good to be streaming this week. I originally was not going to stream this week, but since, I'm paying for the I'm paying for this what do you call it, service, I might as well use it. So, and not only that, but this is pure content. Rearranging my shelf, my horror movie shelf. This is pure fun content for the channel. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm actually streaming on Chief Brody Rules, so hello there. If you're new to this, usually I do this on I Want My TV Now, which is my toy streaming channel. I usually do it on there, but today I decided, since it's impromptu, ask me anything, whatever, man, we'll do this. So I don't lose any pieces, I'm going to be using this box to put the figures in, and then we'll get through it. Let's see what the text is. Oh, my voice is low. Okay, we'll get the microphone closer. How about this? Okay, we're fine. We're fine here, people. We're fine. I just got to move the microphone closer. Speak up, you're too low. Okay, that should work. The microphone's right in front of me. Although the fan's right there. Whatever. So hopefully this works. Angle it again. Do that. Okay, that should be good. Okay, we're all set now. Hopefully the sound's better. Okay, so let's get started here. This is little Ash from Alien. What else we got on the shelf? Oh, we got a little Precious from Silence of the Lambs. Precious. There we go. Precious. Don't share my dog. You don't know what pain is. So, the basic theme of my horror movie shelf is that they're in a movie theater and they're coming out the screen, basically. That's the idea. Sort of inspired by the poster of Scary Movie. So the background is like the movie theater, and they're all basically in it. And these are all like my personal favorite horror movie characters. So there's like some repeats in here. Like there's repeated Ash, because it's like one from every movie. We have Ash from the first movie, Evil Dead, and then we have Ash from Army of Darkness. Oh wait, Ash from Evil Dead 2, Ash from Army of Darkness. I was looking at him as I was saying him. But yeah, there's tons of characters, and we'll get through this, and it's fun. I like theming my shelves because we have Ghostbusters. This is sort of like a New York City shelf. This one is like generic likes. This is mostly for my background on my Postcat. And then down here is my Toonie Terrors mixed in with Batman 66. So that's what I got here. So going through my figures, we got 11 from Strange Things That Happen to Me. Let me tell you about the strange things. Alright. We have the Mummy's, what do you call it? His paper. His little, when you open it, you see his ancient scrolls The scrolls from ancient Egypt are inside his box. But yeah, I wanted to rearrange this to have like a new, set tier system. I hope it works, because some of these figures are really tall. So, crossing my fingers that it works. We have the bear from Midsummer. It's just a generic bear, but it represents Midsummer. That's what I have here. I like that scene in the movie. They're like, hey, that's a bear over there. And they're like, yeah, it is a bear. And then this is like my homemade representation of the movie Get Out. The chair is from the Willem Dafoe Harry Osborn figure, but the cup is from just like Hobby Lobby for like model kits. But it represents the movie Get Out, which apparently turns 7 years old today, I believe. Holy smokes, I can't believe it's been 7 years since Get Out. That's freaking wild. We have Charles Lee Ray, a.k.a. Chucky. He's here. Charles Lee Ray. But Andy, you're my friend. This is the end, friend. And then we have the Army of Darkness, Book of the Dead. Nobody sold me about 3 books. And then we have little Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas. Get in there. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Yeah. What else we got here? So I got to remove them one by one. Right here we have Ash. The reason why I'm moving him very slow is because I put the mini Ash from the Movie Maniacs version of the Army of Darkness Ash. That guy's in storage somewhere, but I liked his accessory. So the little mini Ash from Army of Darkness is on this Ash from Evil Dead 2. I like this version of Ash from Evil Dead 2, the figure, because it clearly represents like the part of the movie. Like there's 2 things. Like his body. Hang on, let me show you. So like the body is clearly from the end of the movie when he's like, let's go down there and carve ourselves up a witch. And then his face, because like I think it came with 3 different faces. The face I decided to go with for this figure is the part of the movie that I love, where he's like a coward, but he knows he has to fight the Evil Dead. So like there's a scene where he's like running with the axe going, oh no! And it's so funny. And that's like one of the faces they did. I'm like, I have to pick that face for sure. And then we have Hopper from Strange Things That Happen to Me. Since this is like the only like, great looking Hopper, this is the one I have. Yeah. I wish they had the sheriff version, but this is him like specifically from Stranger Things season 3. Like if they had season 1 Hopper, dude, this guy would go in storage and season 1 Hopper would go up there. Season Hopper 1 is fucking awesome. We got a comment here. Hello Ash. What do you call it? Ash, hail to the king, baby. But in my own way, I am king. Hail to the king, baby. Now we have Ghostface here from the Horror Maniacs, and the funny thing is that back in the day they didn't have stands that came with them, so I have like 2 Funko Pop stands holding him up, and since back in the day they had to like carve the cloth, so like he takes up space. He basically has like wings. Red Bull gives you wings, and I have him perfectly posed so the wings make sense. And he has his little accessory, the cell phone, and then his little his knife. His little knife. But yeah, Ghostface is my favorite. I don't have the NECA one out here. The NECA one is displayed in the living room with Elvira. Elvira. Yeah. Oh, he's even on like a little base to heighten him up so he's not, distracting everyone. Okay, for this one, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but it needs to be done. So the reason why she's on this display here, as you can see, she's on this display that's like holding her up very specifically. The reason why she's like this is because I guess there must have been a factory error, or maybe it's not an error at all, and it's just how they did this specific figure because of her shoes, because like her feet are so small. But like they did not drill deep enough for her shoes, so all my display things are like useless for her because they can't hold her up, so she has to be held up by this big giant contraption, and it takes up space. So I've been thinking about like maybe using like a tack, or maybe finding a drill and like tiny drill just through like 1 foot something, because I don't like that. I want to use that because like this takes up real estate. This whole base takes up real estate, and like if I could use less real estate to hold up a figure, I want to do that. And then of course we have little Jonesy from Alien, with his little case. The sole survivor of the Nostromo is Jonesy. Who would have thought? Did I ever know? Okay, so I don't really talk about Alien much, but since I showed the Alien figures, I could finally talk about it. Isn't it weird? Like Ellen Ripley's life completely ends like over like a couple of days. I know she like goes into hypersleep for like 80 to 100 years, whatever it is, but like Ellen Ripley's life gets so fucked over in like 3 days because they go down to the planet. Everyone on her ship dies, and overnight, or maybe like 2 days, she goes to sleep in a coma, hypersleep, wakes up in the future, everything she knows is gone, and like the only survivor there is Jonesy, and her daughter has lived her whole life and passed away. Like, I think the daughter died at like 87, 90, whatever, and Ellen Ripley lost that, and then what happens in Aliens is like another 2 days because she lands there to help them, and then she goes back into hypersleep with the little girl Newt, and then she wakes up to find that Newt and then Hicks are dead, and then she has like the worst week of her life. It's ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous. Yeah. I just got a suggestion that I should use a loose tray. I think I've already explained it. I'm using a tray right here. I'm using a tray so I'm not losing my accessories. Everything's right here. I'm being very careful too, so everything goes in there. Because I don't want to lose any of this shit. All this shit is like basically like almost like custom, because like I've been collecting figures for so long. Like I have like bins full of accessories, so everything goes with here, or everything's with the person. This is one of my favorite figures, is the Norman Bates. I love this Norman Bates figure. Although I think they had the license for the Psycho 2, because the Psycho 2 poster was used for the packaging instead of Psycho 1, which is weird. I don't understand that. I don't understand, mother. Oh yeah, speaking of Psycho, holy shit, I just completely forgot. I have my Psycho shirt on. I love Psycho. Psycho is freaking awesome because like Norman Bates is like one of the greatest like movie villains, on screen people, because you don't like, Norman is so innocent, and then like he's like psychiatrist, like he's like, oh not a psychiatrist, but like psychotic mother persona is like taking over, and it's like fucked him up for his life. But yeah, I love Psycho, and like all his movies are pretty good too. Psycho 2 is like one of the underrated sequels. And here we have the Jada Toys Dracula. Look into my eyes. Yeah, that's right. I think if I'm not mistaken, ballpark, I forgot what the exact tweet said, but I believe Dracula turns like 93 years old this year, like the movie, which is insane that movie has had such a lasting impact. Here we go. One of my pride and joys, and one of the more specific toys I own, because I like this version better. So we have Michael Myers here. This is one of the early NECAs. There was a big giant 2-pack with Michael Myers and Sam Loomis, what do you call it? The Donald Pleasance character, his psychiatrist, that came with the porch. The reason why I like this Michael specifically is because it's all one solid piece, as you can see here. One solid piece. It's all overalls, and it works better for this Michael. Because NECA does do characters, and let me show you an example. I believe right here. Here we go. Move this guy. So when NECA does their figures, they have like a little underwear thing. As you can see here, this is Ash from Evil Dead 1. There's like a little underwear thing, so it's not a solid piece. Those are supposed to be his like pants. It's all like, and it doesn't look right when it's Michael Myers. Hang on, since he's out here, I'll show him Ash from the first Evil Dead. This is a great likeness of young Bruce Campbell. This is insane. I love this likeness. Let me show close up. I got a good camera here. I'm going to use it. Oh, look at that likeness. That's a great young Bruce Campbell. It's even got that scar on his chin. Perfect. Perfect. But going back to Michael here. NECA, current day NECA, this is early day NECA. Old NECA had like a whole solid piece, and I enjoy that more. I think it's a better looking figure. It makes it, this is Michael Myers. And the underwear thing doesn't, distract from the figure like I feel like it does. The only one that I've noticed of the Michael Myers toys recently that really doesn't distract with the underwear thing and like the head. The head thing is also an issue too. Whenever they do like a head sculpt, like this looks perfect. This head sculpt of Michael looks perfect. It's not too bloated. It's not too small. It looks like he's wearing a mask. It's perfect. Some of the new stuff is like bloated. Like there's a Halloween 2 figure they do. It does not look like Halloween 2 at all. I don't think anything's nailed the Halloween 2 look as a figure. Because Halloween 2 I love. Halloween 2, like if I could, I would display Halloween 2 here. I think the only Halloween 2 thing I have is from Toonie Tears, which I'll show you right now. Because he's like right here. This is the only Halloween 2 thing I have on my shelf to represent that movie. Because it's a very specific look. Hang on. Is the blood eyes, because he got shot in the eyes. But this is just a bit... this right here is just a generic repaint. The first movie is Michael Myers, and then this is just like a repaint to say like Halloween 2. But yeah, that's like the only representation I have of Halloween 2. But as I was saying, like their masks are either too puffy, too big. The underwear thing doesn't look quite right. Trick or Treat Studios recently did a figure of Michael Myers, which looks something similar to this, where it's all sculpted. And I'm kind of interested in that, but I think it's sort of smaller. Like these are all like 7 to 8 inches, and I think that is closer to like the Jada toys here. Hang on, I just pulled them out. Where is he? Dracula. Dracula's closer to like a 5 or 6 inch. But all these guys are like tall people. Tall. Okay, what do we have here? We have Laurie Strode. Originally, I was going to skip out on this figure, but I realized they really don't have any Laurie Strode, and I wanted her represented on my shelf. And the likeness is great. So I was like, I'll get it. I'll get Laurie Strode. She needs to be here with Loomis. So here's Laurie Strode. And, hang on, let's see. I don't want to knock everybody down. So I'll take these down. These are childhood favorites. I rebought these last year. These are, I believe they're NECA. Or McFarlane. They might have been McFarlane. These are McFarlane, Fox Mulder, and Dana Scully. Yeah, McFarlane did these in the 90s for the X-Files movie, and these are like perfect sculpts. Like, nowadays they do like head scans and make sure it's all perfect, but these are like genuine, like people sculpted these, and these look great. Here's Dana. It's a great likeness. Considering for the time era, like late 90s, 2000s, yeah. And then we have Fox Mulder. That's a great sculpt. That's perfect. That looks exactly like him. And again, it's pretty good for the time. So there you go. And then E.T. I always joke about E.T. with my mom because she thinks E.T. is hideous, ugly, stupid, and I always joke about her like, I need more E.T. I need more E.T. So I have E.T. represented on my shelf. And that's a vintage toy. This is from the original release of the movie, 1982. So this is a vintage toy. It's not the new NECA or 2000 or whatever. Because there are new ET stuff, and it's like, I like the corny old toys. And here we go. Dr. Loomis. What do you guys do? Fire a warning shot? Oh, man. He gets crazier as the movies go on, and I love it. But yeah, this is perfect. This is that part of that 2-pack that I have with Michael here. Michael! Let's see, what else we got here? Okay, so this is sort of like a custom piece. Oops. And there we go. There it is. Okay. We're good, Postcat. We're good. So, I have... I think the reason why it popped out is because he's not supposed to be holding it this way. I'm having him hold it like the movie, so it's towards him. But in reality, it probably holds better in the other way. Maybe not. But anyway, so this is sort of a custom piece. So this figure is the NECA, like 8-inch, 9-inch release of Quint. And the shark here is actually from the aquarium. So if you go to like the aquarium section of Walmart or your pet store, they sell these great, what do you call it? Jaws shark heads. Okay, I'm going to take them out so I can show you the detail. So this is like an official licensed Jaws head. And it's perfect for the display of Quint. And it's available at the pet store. So you got to go to like the pet section, which I think is amazing. It's like, oh my God, why don't they sell that as like a little toy, for Quint, like a little display piece like this? So I have him hold the blade like this because then that's what he does in the movie when he tries to survive the shark attack. He's like, ah, and he stabs at him. So I'm not going to lose the pieces. They're all there. Okay, what's next? What are next, Postcat? Okay, we have Leatherface here. And let's see. This was during 2020. Because during 2020, I was doing tons of research on different toys to collect because it's like there was nothing else to do. It's like we couldn't we couldn't go out to events, we couldn't go out to movies, so like I had extra income just like piling up. So I'd be like, okay, what else can I collect? So I wanted to do some photography as well, just as something to do. And I bought this Leatherface. This Leatherface is a NECA Leatherface. It's perfect. He comes with like a fake leather. What do you call it? What's that called? Smock. And it comes on there, and I wanted to recreate the scene when he takes the girl inside the house. So I had this, but I was trying to do research on different action figures. And then I found this hippie girl. I forgot what led me to it. I think I was doing tons of research on like old NECAs, Movie Maniacs, old McFarlanes, tons of like random shit. And I found this, and what do you call it? This hippie girl is apparently a porn star because they had like this toy line in like their late 2000s, or not, probably early 2000s, but from like 2001 to 2003. They did like 3 lines of like all these iconic stars. And this was one of them. I was like, oh, that works perfect. That works perfect for this collection. And it was perfect. So, because she looks like the girl from the movie. She comes with these clothes. And then, she's perfect for the display piece. It's wonderful. It's perfect. So that's why I got her. Because she looks exactly like the character. Not only that, but her accessory works perfectly well for my G.I. Joe figures. Which is like, Make Love Not War. Perfect for the G.I. Joe section. Wonderful. And then over here, we have a little custom piece I did, which is Red Rum. They sell these doors for like doll houses, and I thought, oh, that's perfect since there's no shining toys or whatever. They have this Red Rum. I put Red Rum on this door so it represents the shining. It's wonderful. Okay, we're getting towards the back end here, and I'm going to put these shelves in here. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Okay. Okay, so it looks like this will have to be moved first. Alrighty. And we have this great-looking Wolfman figure. I love the detail in this. Again, I'm not a huge fan of this underwear look, but it's like, what can you do? With all this detail they're doing and the way they have to display them and whatnot, it's like, there's not much you could do. So... there's that. I love the detail of this, though. I even love his feet. You could tell, hang on. How do I do it? Come on. Okay, hang on. Maybe get him in focus. Don't look at me. Come on. We got this. Come on. There we go. And then look at his feet. I love his feet. They're like the shoes he wears. Oh my gosh. Okay, we need more light on the subject. I think that's what happens when I can't focus because it's too dark. All right, more light. Damn it. Anyway, let's try this. There we go. Holy shit, that worked. Okay, so I gotta like. Oh, now it's focusing on the hand. But yeah, I like the boots and the shoes he has. And you could replace it with his real human feet because you could replace the hands with his human hands and have the, what do you call it, Lon Chaney Jr. head on this, which is really fun. But I have him displayed as Wolfsman because I like the Wolfsman. Okay, so it sounds like some stands moved. It's okay because everything's getting moved. All right, we have the Jada Toys Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein. I do like these figures. They're wonderful. They're great. They have tons of articulation. And they don't feel cheap. They feel like you could move these and not be afraid to, like, you know, pose them and whatnot. I like these figures. Both of them. All the Jada toys. All the Jada Universal Monsters. I love all of them. I think they're definitely my incarnation of domination of my shelf. Like, sure, the NECA, what do you call it? Universal Monsters look good. But it's like, I like these ones a little bit more. A wee bit more. Like right here, this is a mixture of several things. Okay. So this tomb came from the Sideshow collectible version of the Mummy I own. And then as time went on, NECA got the toy line. So this is the NECA, the Mummy. So it has his likeness, like really awesome. This really looks like Lon Chaney as the Mummy. That's fucking awesome. And this one has like more articulation, so I like that. So I can display him like sitting up. Because the other one I have is just like him like leaning in there. But with the mixture of all the different accessories. So this is from the Sideshow one. That's the NECA. And then the other thing I have to display with him is this like limited edition Betty Page Egyptian outfit photo shoot she did. And then as a joke, I have her holding the, what do you call it? The walking stick from the Wolfman movie. So she gets displayed with the Mummy here. So I like that. So that's fun as well. I'll keep them over here because it's a bigger set. Okay, where do we go from here? This is fun. I like the back row here. The back row here we have, what do you call it? We have the Corpse Bride here. I blame myself for this going up in price. So again, in 2020, I was doing like research. I mean, it wasn't 2020. I think it might have been 2017. I was doing research on the Bride of Frankenstein. Oh, not Corpse Bride. Oh my gosh. I was doing research on Corpse Bride, and she was like $80 or whatever. But like I kept looking it up, and the price kept going up the more I looked it up. And I feel like I jumped the price up, and I feel like I blame myself because I looked it up too many times. I see I have a comment here. Hello. Chief Brody Rules, how's it going? Wanted to ask if there's any movies you're excited to see this year. Let's see. Let me, stop the stream and think about this. Okay, so this year, what's coming out this year? We have King Kong vs. Godzilla. We have a Maxine. We have The Fall Guy. We have... Oh, Lord, what else is coming out? Oh, I don't know. You hit me up, Media Ghost. I don't know what's coming out this year. The reason why I really don't, know what's coming out this year, because with the craziness of the studios, and, they don't know what they're doing, they're, changing dates, release dates constantly, or moving it to streaming only, or writing them off as a tax write-off, which is insane. Good example, Coyote versus Acme. It's going to be a tax write-off or illegally leaked. Who knows what's going to happen. And then the other thing was the Ballerina was supposed to come out this year, but they're doing new shoots. They're not doing reshoots. They're doing new shoots, and there's so much new shoots. They're pushing off to next year, and it's basically probably going to be a new movie. So I'm going to look it up. 2024 releases. And also there's Maxine. I want to see Maxine, but it's I don't know when it's coming out. I think Maxine is my most anticipated movie of the year as of now. I want to see Phantom Menace so bad. That comes out this year. I want to see Phantom Menace. Let's see. Let's scroll through here. March, we have Dune 2. I don't care about Dune. I only want to see Dune 2 just because it's ironic. Like, I haven't seen Dune 1, and I want to see Dune 2 because I have no idea what's going on. That's the only reason why I'd ever see Dune 2, just because it's like, there's nothing else out, and I don't know what happened in Dune 1. And I don't really want to. Kung Fu Panda 4, I kind of want to see. Just because the trailer made me laugh my ass off. Like, there's only been a few trailers recently that really make me laugh. The first example is Anyone But You, when the spider's in his pants, and he, like, throws off all his clothes, and then it cuts to that shot with him wearing her shorts, and she's wearing her panties. And it's like, there's hardly a difference with her, because her panties are just as short as her shorts, and it just makes me laugh. The whole situation makes me laugh. And then the Kung Fu Panda one made me die laughing at the stupid shit. Like, there's a scene where he's looking at all these falling, like, flowers, and then he inhales them and chokes. Laughing my ass off. I don't even know what happens next. And by the time I got my breath back, he was about to sneeze and holds in the sneeze, and then it ends up becoming he's like shits himself. Hilarious. Oh my god. Let's see. I want to see Ghostbusters. I'm excited about Ghostbusters. Even though the last one irritated me and made me, like, I hated it. But I still love Ghostbusters. That's the thing. Like, you know, I still love Ghostbusters. No matter how I felt about that last movie. I still want to see them have fun and put on the suits and do the proton thing, because I love it. Like, my love of the franchise overpowers how I felt about how they did the Harold Ramis thing. Godzilla versus King Kong. I'm not that excited about it, but I'll see it. That's the thing. I don't want to complain too much about it, but it's just like, Monkey Man looks good. Civil War looks good. Abigail, I want to see. Abigail's the one where they kidnap the girl thinking, oh, it's a kidnapping, but the little girl's a vampire. And they get locked in the house. Oh, I want to see the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. That looks great. This one will probably rent the Challengers. That's the Zendaya movie, where she has like a threesome with those tennis players. That's the Zendaya movie. The Fall Guy, definitely want to see. Back in Black feels weird. I don't want to see that. That's the, what do you call it? It's the biopic of Amy Winehouse. Too soon. It feels weird. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I think I'm interested now. The last trailer sold me. The first teaser, I was like, nah, whatever, stupid. But the second trailer, where it's implied the human girl they find is, like, smart and possibly related to, like, the astronauts they sent in the previous movies, I'm interested. I'm interested now. There's If. Not interested. Oh, Furiosa. I'm interested in Furiosa. I love the Mad Max movies. I love the whole aesthetic of those movies. It's incredible. I just rewatched the first one recently. I'm more of the first movie kind of guy. Although, like, Road Warrior is great, I like the simplicity of the first Mad Max movie. Garfield movie. I love Garfield. There's, like, I always joke that there's only two things I love. It's Garfield and Snoopy. So I want to see Garfield. The Crow, haven't seen anything out. I wanted to see Hitman, but it's going to be like a Netflix exclusive, and that bums me out. Let's see. Bad Boys 4. Inside Out 2. Quiet Place. I'll probably see Quiet Place, but I'm not excited. Because it's like, the first one was good. The second one felt like a TV show, so whatever. Oh, Beverly Hills Cop. I'll definitely renew my Netflix again just to watch Beverly Hills Cop. Despicable Me 4. Kind of want to see that. I've seen the other ones. Might as well see the new one. Twisters. I'm excited about Twisters. I think that might be my number one movie of the year, other than Maxine. Deadpool Wolverine. I'll see it, of course. Alien. Of course, I'm always into the Alien movies. Craven. Haven't even seen the trailer. Don't even know. Beetlejuice. Of course, I'm going to be there. Oh my god, there's another Transformers movie? No, come on. Yes, I'll be there for the Saw sequel. Joker, Terrifier, Wolfman. Oh wow. Venom 3, yes. Gladiator 2, yes. Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, there's some good movies coming out this year, you know? That's good. I don't know if they'll be consistent, but yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see. I think there's less movies this year considering last three. Their last 8 to 10 movies every month this year. It's around 5 or 6. Oh yeah, because there was the strike, so there's going to be less movies. Unless you could jump right on like a Saw movie. Saw movie you probably just need like 2 weeks. Dune 2021 is pretty good. I know it's good. Here's the thing. It's like I know Dune's good. But I have no interest. There's a thing. It's just like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to dog it, but it's like, there's some movies you just don't want to see. I don't want to see Dune. Also, I take the pride in the fact that I haven't seen any Timothée Chalamet movies. I take pride in that. The only movie I've seen with him in it was Interstellar, and most of the movie he's out of focus in the background. But I'm not really interested in Dune. I don't know. Just because it's gray, drab, and it's by, I don't know. I don't want to be too negative. It's just, I have no interest. Let's see. We have Stuntman Mike. Oh, hang on. I've got another comment here before I move on. Stuntman Mike. Thoughts on Starship Troopers? I really haven't seen it. I've seen parts of it. I know how it ends. I know the overall opinion on the movie. I owned the DVD because it was $5 at Walmart, but I haven't seen it yet. Here we go. So we have Stuntman Mike. This is one of my Pride and Joy figures. I'm glad I have it. And next week, most likely next week, I'll be doing a huge unboxing. And I finally have the Rose McGowan figure. So she'll be joining this shelf next week. So let's keep going. We have Simon Pegg from Shaun of the Dead. Shaun. One of my favorite figures. This figure went with me to Washington, D.C., where I went to see the Exorcist steps, because I was inspired by their Hot Fuzz tour, where Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, and Edgar Wright went to the Exorcist steps during the promotion of Hot Fuzz. So when I was there, I was like, I want to do that too. So I brought my Simon Pegg to Washington, D.C. Let's see what else we got here. What else we got? Okay, we have Brittany Murphy from Sin City. Great likeness. R.I.P. Brittany Murphy. And the reason why I have her is because I follow toy photography, and they use her a lot for like Jason figures. So I was like, oh, that's great. She can go well with this Jason figure. I love this Jason figure, but the problem is he doesn't have any foot pegs. So you just have to find a way to balance him or have him lean against other figures or lean against the back wall. So that's what I have him doing. This is CJ. The CJ, what do you call it, Jason? I met CJ at the Nickel City Con, and he gave us like half an hour. Like me, my sister, my mom went to see Jason, CJ. And man, he talked about his life. We had questions about like what he did, because he used to be like the head honcho at casinos. So we just had like all these questions for him, and he like gave us like the VIP experience. He didn't have to, but he did, and it was like the best thing ever. Oh my gosh, this one I need to get a new one of, because they have new McCready's out there, and I want to get one of the new McCready's. This is come on, here we go. It's gone, McCready. This is one of the McCready's they have out now. This is a great figure, but I like the new ones. I like the one where he's like, back off, way off. And he comes with like the blood vial, and then there's one with dynamite on him. This version is most likely the one from the beginning of the movie, when he's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go out there. The updraft. I don't want to fly the helicopter. This is that version. I want the one where he's like going nuts, and he's like trying to balance everything at the compound, when he has like that blood thing, and he says, we'll do you next, child. So good. Oh my god, I love the thing. Okay, let's see. He's going to fall over, so I'll do him next. We'll do you next, child. Here we go. We have Jack Skellington. Jack Skellington is like one of my all-time favorite characters. This is my incarnation of domination, just because this dude came with like 20 different head sculpts, so whenever I want to switch out his emotion, I can swap it out. and he's like kind of fragile, but he's solid. He's got a good head on his shoulders. That's good. And I feel like this is like the closest thing you could have to like the stop motion figure, which I think is nice. Nice. Hardly any naughty children this year. Oh my god, I had to upgrade this dude. So this way, for the longest time, I had the Sideshow collectible of the Invisible Man. But this one here, this is the new NECA toy. This is one of my favorites. I love what they did here to show that he's the Invisible Man. The Invisible Man is probably like one of my favorite Universal monsters, just because he started as like a nice guy, and he's just trying to find a cure, and no one will leave him alone, and they keep bugging him. And I like how time passes, because he goes to rent the room, and then like 2 scenes later, you find out it's been like a month, and he's been trying to find a cure for himself. And the girl from Titanic's in it. And it has Clarence from It's a Wonderful Life. And the movie's like only 60 minutes long. And it's perfect. And fun fact, I believe the Invisible Man, the original Invisible Man, has the highest kill count. Because there's a scene where he derails a train and it brings it up to like 130 people or something. So like he has like the highest kill count of over everybody. And I don't think people recognize that, but I do. I recognize that. So... another one of my favorite characters. I'll upgrade this. Maybe I won't. This looks pretty good just looking at it on camera. The creature from the Black Lagoon. Definitely one of my all-time favorite movie monsters. He usually goes in the back because he's so big. I was thinking about getting the NECA, but after looking at this guy, I think he's perfect. I don't need to. So this is the original Sideshow Universal Monster collectible from the early 2000s. Early 2000s. Okay, what else we got here? Okay, we have... Leatherface, Mr. Leatherface, I'm from outer space. Here we go. Leatherface from the 2003 film. I love this Leatherface, and I believe, like, to me, I gotta do a live stream just on Leatherface at one point, because Leatherface is not just one thing, he's multiple things, because there's been so many interpretations of how to do Leatherface, and all of them are valid. Because I love the original one, but the original one is like the original one. Like, I feel like any of the sequels, they're sort of different. I don't really count them as continuation. I feel like it's almost like a comic book with the Leatherface series, because it's like it's a different interpretation of that character. Like this one for sure. Like if you want to portray Leatherface as a badass, you got to go with the 2003 movie. You can't go with the original Leatherface, because I know there's some fan art out there. No offense, but whenever I see a badass version of the original 70s Leatherface, I feel like that's so out of character. It's like, no, that Leatherface is not cool. That Leatherface is like a scared child who's just trying to protect his home. If you want a badass Leatherface, you have to go with the 2003 movie or its prequel, the 2006 movie. Let's see, we got another comment here. Would you consider doing a fake trailer that's in the style of either a black and white 70s horror movie? There was a point where I wanted to, because like, oh my gosh, so let's get into this. You know, in that brief era where I did pre-makes, I think I've only done 2. I did the pre-make of Jurassic World, where it's Jurassic World in the 70s, and then I did a pre-make of Gone Girl, where it's Gone Girl in 1995. I had an idea that I wanted to do, and it was like so brief. It was like just like a note that I wrote down. I wanted to do an alien black and white 50s movie. So go through 50s movies and make the Sigourney Weaver 70s movie Alien as a pre-make. That was the idea. But right here you are asking a fake trailer that's in the style of a 70s horror movie. Let's see. So when I originally... Okay, so for those out there, Chief Brody Rules fans, I did do a 70s trailer called Hacker. And that went through so many different versions. Because when I originally started doing that, I wanted to do a sort of like, I wanted to do like a Patriots Day or a Pioneer Day, where I wanted to have like a horror themed character, but I just couldn't make it work. So then I shifted to Hacker, because I like the idea of, like, if you don't know what the movie is, you just see the title and you see Hacker, you think it's going to be like not a 70s movie. You think it's going to be like a tech noir movie. It's going to be like a sci-fi movie. They're hacking the system. I wanted to do that, but when you go and watch the trailer, you're like, oh my god, it's not. It's about a serial killer played by Jake Gyllenhaal. And that one I did totally 70s style. It's one of the only few horror trailers I did because as I was making that, I kind of felt uncomfortable. Because as I'm going through all these movies, all I'm hearing is like screaming, and you're going through like all the bloody parts. It's like, man, I felt uncomfortable. So I didn't really do any horror things after that, but I did have an idea for 2 horror trailers. Wait, hang on. I'll count 3 now because as of recently there was a third one. So the first horror movie trailer I wanted to do recently, within the last 5 years, I wanted to do a horror trailer of like a high school reunion gone wrong. It's like a truth or dare thing, or something. It's like as I put it on Twitter, it's Scream meets The Thing, where somebody is not who they say they are, and I wanted to do that as a horror movie trailer, and I thought that was interesting. Like, oh my god, like there's a party or like a high school reunion. I don't know, like it's either going to be a party or a high school reunion, and they don't like someone who's not who they say they are, and I wanted to do that as a horror movie trailer. And then the other one I had in mind for a horror movie trailer was, and I think it's impossible because I don't think the clips exist. I wanted to do a horror movie trailer where it's about a couple who are, what do you call it? They're in need of money, and they want to rob this house. So they go to rob this house, but then they find the family hiding inside, because what they don't know is that at the same time there's like The Strangers, you know the movie The Strangers? Like the strangers are out the house. So now the robbers and the family have to survive the night against these stranger type killers, and I feel like that's a cool, interesting movie because it's like 2 things. Like you think it's going to be a robbery movie, but then it shifts like halfway through the movie, and you're like, oh no, this is like a horror movie. So there's that. And then the third recent trailer I wanted to do was what was the third recent horror trailer I wanted to do? Oh, it was going to be a sequel to the Leatherface movie. So it was this. I wanted to do a sequel to this using Jessica Biel movies, where she's grown up. She has the daughter now, and they have to run into Leatherface again. And the movie would take place in 1993 because it's 25 years later after the event, or 20 years later. And I think it's 20 years later. So, you know. But yeah, I wanted to do those horror movie trailers, but it's like those take time, and you got to do the studying, and you got to do the research. I'm big into research, so if I have to do something, it's like I got to go all in, and I haven't been able to go all in with a fan trailer as of recently. And those are all like I'm a perfectionist, so it's like I want to use the right clips for all those things. Going to your next comment. I think Don't Breathe does the house rob. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. So, for those out there who don't know the premise of Don't Breathe, Don't Breathe is about 3 kids who go inside this blind man's house, and the blind man is a serial killer. I don't want that. I want 2 poor people breaking into a house, to a rich person's house, because it has to do with classism. I want to have the family, the rich family, having to deal with being human, because like they've been on the top so often. This is the time where they're both on the bottom, and they're equally with the robbers. And I want to do something with that, and I wanted to have like a family, because that's the thing that's scary to me, is that you're in a house with your family, and you want to protect them, and you have to deal with these people who just try to break in your house, and you're trying to deal with that. Yeah, it's different themes. There's different themes I want to deal with the house invasion movie, and Don't Breathe is not what I want. Don't Breathe is a whole different thing, and I love it, but it's not what I want to do with my home invasion movie. Because there's different themes I want to tackle, because that's like, it's almost like 3 unlikable people breaking into this unlikable guy's house, and because, oh my god, because like they're all like bums. Like she's dating this like asshole, and then this guy is sort of like a creeper, like her friend who's in love with her, I don't know. I don't really like those characters, and I wanna do something. I want to do something different with my home invasion movie. But yeah, I'm not saying I didn't do it well. I'm just saying that's not the one I do. I do. Okay, so we go to this one. This is Jack Skellington in his Halloween Town gear. I like that. And then we have one of my favorite people of all time, Tony Todd, aka Candyman. I met Tony Todd in real life, and it's like one of the best stories I've ever had. I don't know if I'd mentioned it on the stream. I think I did it on the Instagram Live. So the story is, I'm at Nickel City Con, and I'm waiting for my ride to pick me up. So I'm holding back, and then I go outside as the car goes around. So I go outside, get to the car, put my items in, and I hear, "Hey man, what's with the antler?" And I look over there, and there's this cool guy on the bench acting like he owns the place. Like hang on, let me get the camera view. He's like leaning back on the chair, suede outfit, suede hat, matching hat with the jacket and the pants. And I'm like, oh my God, who is this? And then I'm like, oh my God, you're Tony Todd. And he says, yeah, hi man. I'm like, well, the antlers, because the car is so generic, we can never find it in the parking lot. So whenever we go look in the parking lot, we see the antler. And he's like, that's cool, man. That's cool. And when I got in the car, my mom was like, oh my God, why are you talking to that man? Why are you talking to that man? Because she thought it was just like, some guy on the street, because he looked like he owned the place. And I'm like, Mom, that was Tony Todd. That was Candyman. So immediately after that, it's like, I need to watch Candyman. So I bought Candyman on Blu-ray, and I got the figure, and I just fell in love with the character. I even did the Halloween costume last year where I dressed as Candyman. I love Candyman. He's awesome. And we have one of my favorite versions of Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th Part 2. Baghead Jason is probably my favorite. And not only that, but I feel like Friday the 13th Part 2 is like one of my favorite slashers. I was going to say it's the perfect slasher, but after watching My Bloody Valentine, the original one, that is perfect. That is the perfect slasher. Because I used to say Friday the 13th Part 2, but after seeing My Bloody Valentine, it's like, no. That one's perfect. But like Friday the 13th Part 2, I like that one because like all the kids are different. They all have their characteristics. Like there's the hot girl, there's the kid in the wheelchair, there's the girl who likes the kid in the wheelchair, there's the smart girl who's like learning about child mentality. Like she's like going for school for that. She wants to be a psychiatrist for kids. And then there's the guy who's like leading the group. He's like the cool guy, and he's not the asshole. He's like legitimately, he cares about people, and he wants to have a good time there, and he's like friendly. He's like the camp counselor leader. And then there's the guy who likes the hot chick. He looks like Prince Eric. It's perfect. And then who else is in the movie? There's like the goofy looking guy who survives the entire night, and then there's like the hillbilly couple, like the guy who always wears overalls, and the girl. I don't know any of their names, but I know what they all look like, and they're all perfect. They're all perfect for this movie. And one of my favorite things about the movie, and that I would totally live for my own slasher, is there's a scene where they sit around a campfire and they talk about the first movie. Like, you don't even have to see the first movie. If you didn't see the first movie, you could walk right into Friday the 13th Part 2. They recreate it, and then the campfire scene is so good, where it's just like the camera just like slowly goes in on him as he's talking about the story about Jason, and they create the new mythology, like Jason's still out there, Jason saw his mom, and it's all that cool shit, and I love that. Oh my gosh, that's so great. Okay, we have another comment here before I go on. So Lionsgate is considering remaking American Psycho. You know what was so funny about this? Okay, guys. Okay, so I saw this news, and my first thought was like, oh, and I'm like, let's not and say we did. But then I put on my Hollywood studio hat. Like, I took off my Frank hat, and then I took down my Hollywood studio hat, and I was like, oh, I get it. Lionsgate is probably losing the rights to American Psycho, and they don't want someone to make a movie, and they don't want to lose the rights to the original movie, because that's how movies work these days, because, like, you have this license. You buy the license for American Psycho, and you could do whatever you want. And they probably still make money off that original American Psycho movie from 1999, I think, or 2000. Forget what year it came out. So they're still making money off that, and they don't want to lose that paycheck, and they don't want anyone else to have that license. This is very similar to like what they did in the 70s with Superman. They had the Superman license, and Warner Brothers almost lost, or they did lose it. Somebody else bought it. That Peter guy, I forgot what his name is. The hairdresser, the guy who was married to Barbara Streisand, he bought the rights to Superman because they didn't have that technology back then. Because like nowadays, you'd have all these movies on your computer, like Batman, Superman, American Psycho, One Fine Day, all these movie rights you have, and whenever you're about to lose that right or that license, you have to renew it by doing something. So this is just business. It's not personal. It's just business. All they're doing is renewing their driver's license. So I wouldn't get too upset about an American Psycho remake. This is pretty much like that Poltergeist movie, where they made it for real cheap. It came out and they kept that license of Poltergeist, or like Point Break, where like I'm pretty sure they're probably going to lose the rights to Point Break, or the RoboCop, where I'm pretty sure like they probably have that license. Like we have the license to make that movie, and we still make money off the original movie, but it's like we just have to renew our license too. So we don't lose that movie. So that's why I'm like, it's just business. It's okay. It'll be forgotten about. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. So that's my opinion on the new American Psycho movie. Because originally I was like, oh, let's not say we did. Oh, the original is good. But I was like, no. It's just business. It's purely business. It's going to be fine. We're all fine here. Unless they get somebody who really wants to make a good American Psycho movie. But right now it said like modern day American Psycho movie. I'm like, okay. Modern day tells me they don't want to spend any more than they have to on the budget. They're going to film at these empty warehouses and empty buildings, and they could just set dress it real quickly, make a buck, make it less than $30 million, make $100 million back, and then just call it a day and be like, forget about it. That's my business hat. That's my theory on it. That's how I see it. But yeah, here's my next thing. We have the Mars Attacks girl with the big wig. I'll leave it on because this is old rubber and it might crack and fall apart if I try to take it off. But I like this Mars Attacks toy. I love Mars Attacks by Tim Burton. That's great. What else we have here? We're winding down towards the end, and then I got to put everything back on the shelf. We have Barbarella, or Vampirella. She's a comic book character. Have her. I kind of want to get the new one. The new collector one. I forget who makes it. It's like Dynamite. Like the toy company's like Dynamite or something like that. I want to get the new figure because this one's tiny. This one's like 4 or 5 inches tall, and she doesn't really scale with anybody. But the new ones are like perfect 6-7 inch figures. This is one of the cheap Walmart Predator figures, and I like this one because it has like the translucent plastic to make it look like it's going invisible. And it's like I don't need a fully detailed Predator. I don't need the NECA Predator. This is just fine. This is fine with me. This is perfect representation to me. And it's like you don't need a NECA Predator. At least I don't. I don't feel the need for a NECA Predator. And it's funny too because like everything I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get an upgrade. But with Predator, it's like look at this. Like this, like it's just perfect. You don't need a highly detailed Predator. Like this is it. This is all you need. This is it. And it comes with the translucent plastic, and the NECA doesn't have that, so I'm good. Okay, one of my favorite figures ever came out a few years ago is the King Kong NECA figure. And I wish it came with 3 different head sculpts. I wish it came with like hang on, cover my face. I wish it came with the 1933 King Kong head, 76 King Kong head, and 2005. I think that would have been so awesome, but they just have like the head they have is like a generic one, and then this one looks closer to like the old school 1933 King Kong head, and I appreciate that. So in his hand I have this little toy from, what do you call it? So Hobby Lobby or a Michaels usually sells this like little like toy thing with all these little New York City things. That's what I have here. He's holding a taxi cab, and this is the Ann Driscoll from the 2005 King Kong toy. So it's like a mixture of different things that he's holding. So that works out. I love that. And then last 2 here, we got Coraline. I like this figure because it looks exactly like the movie. That's awesome. But it's very fragile. Like I think one of her hands is missing. Yeah. But yeah, it's like I don't even want to like really touch it too much. She's just fragile. And then over here we have one of the early movie Maniacs by McFarlane, I believe. Or this could have been NECA at that time. But this is Ash from Army of Darkness at the end of the movie. Ash Williams, hardware. I'm afraid you have to leave the store. So cool. Okay, so now that's done, I'm going to remove the things I've been using as displays. These are just like boxes. Removing them, putting the display there. And then what is this? Oh, it's my Dick Tracy collection. My cards have been using that. Oh no, I don't have tape. Wait, I do have glue dots. I see glue dots over there. I'll put those up. My background piece fell down. Oh, 1A. Maybe I don't need tape. Yeah, I don't need tape. Or maybe I do. I don't know. I'll get some glue dots. We got a display here too. Hold on, Tosscat. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just getting glue dots. Glue dots. Rudy out. You work all week picking the sweet potato. I can't wait to Saturday night when I go to Zydeco Town. Alright. So we're going to remove the glue dots. I'm going to place one on here. Right there. Carefully peel it off. Carefully. Carefully, carefully. Did it even stick? It didn't even stick. Jerk. Oh my gosh. Okay. Carefully, carefully. There we go. Okay. That's stuck. And then probably one in the middle. Did it stick? Did it stick? Please stick. Please stick. Please stick. Please stick. Please stick. Please stick. Oh God, don't peel off. Stick, 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 stick. Stick stupid. Okay, good. It sticks. And then one over here. I just noticed there's one more figure on the shelf I haven't taken down yet. But I'm going to leave him there for me. Oh, I'll take him down. Oh God, don't rip. Don't rip. Don't rip. Please don't rip. Okay. Okay, the display is fixed. All right, thank God. So there's another figure here. How is he held? Oh, okay. This is the alien from Independence Day. Yep. So he'll stay there. He's just being held up by a little thumbtack. Okay. Oh, Lord. Please work. Please work. Please work. No dead ends. No dead ends. Please. Please. Okay. Let's see. How am I going to make this work? Because I have this guy here, and I got to put him over here somewhere. Okay. That works. And there's a little loose end over here. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that, Poscap. All right. So I have the display here. Hang on. Hopefully I can move the camera. Hang on. Let's move the figures first, then move the camera. Hold on, Poscat. Hold on. Oop. Hold on, Poscat. Right there. I don't know if that's even better. Right there. So we have the 3 display pieces here. Perfect. And we'll put everyone back. We're going to put everyone back. I might leave him for last, because I might have to move him. Okay, so back row first. Back row. Oh no, he's too tall. Shit. Oh well, we'll adjust. We'll adjust. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So we'll put the shorter figures in the back. Like this guy here, he's short, but he fits in the back. Okay, we're fine, people. We're fine. We're going to be fine. I was a little worried about that back row, but we're going to be fine. Okay, he's got no foot pegs, so he can go right there. Oh shit, I never plugged in my laptop. I'm an idiot. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh man. Oh no, don't drop that. Oh no. I'm an idiot. Oh, man. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't cut out Poscat. I'm right here. I'm right here. Okay. Okay, we're plugged in. We're good, guys. We're good. Captain Iron Dog, my hero. I can be your hero, babe. Okay, so Captain Iron Dog, what you missed was I went through all my figures. I replaced everything with these. And as I mentioned earlier, I originally got these for Anthony, but I realized how many figures he has, and I don't think that's going to work for him. So I decided to use them myself. The other thing is, let's see. I talked about the figures. Talked about the origins of every figure. I'm not going to go through that again. I did also talk about, what do you call it? My theory on American Psycho. I'm not sure if I should go through that again, but I did talk about that. I also talked about the horror movie trailer mashups I wanted to do as of recently. Oh my gosh. So 8:30. So is that a fresh comment? Captain Iron Dog, let me know if you're here. Let me hear that. Okay. Okay. So okay. Laptop's plugged in. We have some tall figures, short figures in the back, tall figures up front. We'll be fine. We'll be fine, guys. It'll all work out. It'll all work out. Mr. Leatherface, I'm from outer space. Okay, so I think I should explain that reference because it popped in my head and I've been saying it. That is from... It's from Saturday Night Live. It's a Tracy Morgan skit with Britney Spears. For some reason, she gets into like the sewer system with this bum, and like he's singing her these songs, but he doesn't say Leatherface, but he says something, Mr. Blah blah blah, I'm from outer space. And like he has like these weird ass songs, and she just like falls in love with him. And he's like, "No, you can't live down here with me. You need to live on the surface with everybody else." And then Britney Spears goes back up there, and he's like, it's like the weirdest fucking sketch. And of course, it's from like the early 2000s or the late 90s, early 2000s of like ridiculous sketches. But yeah, I forget. I wish I could remember what the actual line was. It's like something blah blah blah. I'm from outer space. Okay. We could have Jack Skellington, Halloween Town in the background. Wah, 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 wah. And then, since he's a little short, we can use the Dick Tracy cards that I have now misplaced. Okay. We'll keep going. Oh, here they are. Oh, here they are. I feel like Al from Al's Toy Barn. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. What happened? Where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. So I'm going to use the Dick Tracy cards because it's perfectly height-wise. So he's above Ash. And then like leave a little space for Jack Skellington normal-wise because he's just as tall. Curiosity killed the cat, you know. I know. Doctor, I need help with some experiments. Fascinating reaction. But what does it mean? I love Nightmare Before Christmas. I know I don't say it enough, but I do. I love that movie. Because it's just a guy who gets like caught up in his new fixation. And then he just realizes, like, nah, that's not me. I'm the Pumpkin King. I'm fine. I don't need to change myself. I'm me. Oh, man. I love that movie. Okay. And then Coraline can go behind them to keep that stop motion theme alive in the corner. Yep, there we go. That's good. Any other comments? I really like the Invisible Man and the Mummy figures. Thank you. Thank you. Captain Iron Dog, are you still out there? Speak to me, Captain Iron Dog. What's going on? What's it like out there? Speak to me. Speak to me. Let's see. What's next? What are next? What are next? Oh, Lord. Rah, rah, Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. Da, 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 da. There lived a certain man in Russia long ago. He was big and strong. Okay, so Jason's a little bit tall, so I gotta move his... I got to adjust. Sorry, this might be quiet. I just realized how quiet this is as I'm putting them back on the shelf because I'm trying to figure it out and think of ideas of how to make them look. Oh, Lord. So right now I'm displaying the Jason. I guess I could talk about that. I'm displaying the Jason Voorhees. He's going on the top shelf, as is the figure I have of Brittany Murphy. She's going to go on the top shelf as well. So... right now, I'll probably move down that. Let's see. I'm moving down the creature from the Black Lagoon and trying to figure out how to display the Jason with the Brittany Murphy. Oh, that'll work. That's good. And then have her, have him look forward and then have sort of his hand on her shoulder. That works. That fucking works. I like that. Okay. So, let's see. Creature from the Black Lagoon, he's going to go right there. So we need another short guy to go up there. Who do we pick? Who do we put up there? I'm not sure. But we're going to keep moving. So, I want to keep this theme alive of stop motion characters. So, Corpse Bride will stay close to Jack Skellington and Coraline over there. Oh. Okay, what else we got? What else we got? Oh, nice. Okay, so Stuntman Mike will go up there because he's sort of like a plain figure. I don't feel so bad if he gets too covered. At least he's represented. That's what's important about this display. As long as they're represented, it's fine. You know who I don't have? And I feel shameful for not having him up here. I don't have Freddy Krueger. I feel very shameful for not having Freddy Krueger. What the hell, Frank? What the hell? I think it's just because I'm not too deep into his lore. I've seen Nightmare on Elm Street 1, 2, 3, and then New Nightmare. Those are the only ones. And Freddy vs. Jason. But I haven't gotten deep into his movies. And I feel like I need to fix that at some point. I need to fix that. Hang on, I gotta change the base here for Simon Pegg. Okay, so Simon Pegg's also going in the back. As long as he's represented, that's fine. And then I gotta adjust the Jack Skellington. Doctor! Merry Christmas! God, I love that character so much. Because he's just full of joy and he just wants to be creative and... This curiosity overtakes him. Well, maybe I'll make him a little short. Maybe I'll put him down there. It's fine. It's fine. Actually, that might work. Hang on, Postcat. I'm working on here. I'm working on altering the display. Yep, I gotta be careful of the Coraline. Okay, so that's fine. That works out. What are next? What are next, Postcat? What are next? Let's see. What do we got? What do I got? Let's see. No new comments yet? No Captain Iron Dog? Speak to me, Captain Iron Dog. Where are you? What's going on in the world? I'm sure he's just listening. That's probably the thing. It's sort of like what Becky does. Becky just... Becky, talks to the audience. Oh, there we go. There we go. We have a comment. I don't really consider Freddy as one of my favorites. I was more into Jason. Same! I love Jason. Jason is silent and he doesn't fucking care about anybody. Like, the thing I love about Jason, I feel like people kind of forget about, is that he's just pure anger. Jason is pure anger and hate. And he doesn't like anybody who's at that campsite. It doesn't matter who they are. He does not like them. And Freddy Krueger, like, I don't know. I like the original Freddy. I like that kind of creepy shit where he's like, I'm your girlfriend now, Nancy. And then how, like, he kills them. But, like, the rules change with Freddy too many times. You know, it's not consistent enough. I think that's the thing, Captain Iron Dog, with me. It's not consistent enough for me to really follow. Because the rules with Freddy always change. And it's almost like, it's kind of why I fell out of love with Pennywise. Because that first... I'm not talking about Tim Curry Pennywise. Tim Curry Pennywise is totally different. I'm talking about 2017 Pennywise. 2017 Pennywise was so fucking cool. And then they did the sequel and he lost like all his power. Because he just could not kill those stupid, insecure adults. He just couldn't do it. They were so insecure and depressed, but he still couldn't kill them. And they ended up killing him. And it's so... Like, I understand that's like the point. But, like, you take away all his power. If he can't kill depressed, insecure adults who are fucked up, then what the hell's the point? What's the point? Oh my gosh, and the one kill he does get, the kid killed himself. Pennywise didn't even kill him. The guy killed himself. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so upset at those movies. Oh my god, they took out all his power. Pennywise is useless. He's so useless. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I love the Tim Curry Pennywise because that dude's fucking scary. And he still has his power. And he's scary. Okay, we're going to move Mars Attacks Girl next to Jack Skellington because I feel like that sort of makes sense theatrical-wise. And then I'm going to keep Dracula next to Vampira or whatever the hell her name is. We're going to keep him over there. Oh. I got to display him with his cape, though. We got a new comment here. I never liked Pennywise. That's too bad. Like, the 2017 one was scary in the first one because it's against kids and it's like, yeah, oh my god, the kids fought back. But, like, the sequel is so batshit insane and they... Ugh. Not a favorite. I turned the movie against... Okay, so when I went to see Pennywise, we call it Chapter 2 in the theater, I realized how bad it was, and I was laughing at the movie, and then I had the whole audience laughing at the movie. That was one of my best and favorite experiences at the theater, where I had the whole audience turn against the movie. We were all laughing with it. Or against it, I should say. Oh shit, this looks good, guys. I finally got it. It took me 20 minutes, but I finally got the look of Dracula I wanted. I have the cape over his shoulder with the hand out. Finally. It took me 20 fucking minutes, but I got it. Okay. So I don't want to mess that up. Christ. That took too long. Too long. Alright. I'm going to have him displayed with the vampire chick. Okay. So that's good. Solid base. They're standing together. We stand shoulder to shoulder. We see eye to eye. I'm sure fans out there know that song. All you YouTube poop fans out there. Okay, that's got to be last. And I got to figure that out. But yeah, Captain Iron Dog, I hope you mean the 2017 Pennywise. Because the Tim Curry Pennywise is pretty dope. Tim Curry Pennywise, he kills. And I appreciate that. I might have to keep Wolfman to last because he's got to go with them. So yeah, we'll put him on the burner for now. Okay. We have King Kong. King Kong, where did he go wrong? King Kong. That's why I wrote this song, King Kong. 'cause you don't belong. That's an obscure reference. If you get that, holy shit, you're old. So, I guess I could explain it, because there's nothing else going on here. I'm just trying to figure out how to display these. So the song I just sang, King Kong, where did he go wrong, King Kong? That's why I wrote this song. Is a Jack Black song he sang on his SNL appearance in 2005 when he was promoting King Kong. So I'm going to display the Jada Frankenstein with the Bride of Frankenstein. It looks like there's a new comment here. Just Pennywise in general. Oh my gosh, not even Tim Curry Pennywise. All Pennywise. Oh my gosh, Captain Iron Dog. Ooh, ooh, Captain Iron Dog. Ooh. I don't care about him. Why? Is it because like he doesn't have power? The minute you say you have no power over me, he loses all power. That could be it. Because I feel like this sort of the same way with Freddy. The minute you say he has no power over you, he loses all power. That could be it. Okay, so I'm trying to display my Bride of Frankenstein with Frankenstein, but I don't know exactly how. I'm trying to make him look like a newlywed couple, like he's walking her through the door of their new house. That's what I'm trying to go for. Like, I want her to be like, oh, this is our new house. And he's like, this is our new house, babe. That was always a sad ending. He finally got the bride, and the bride thought he was hideous. And he's like, fuck this. We both deserve to die. Go live. You stay. We belong dead. Oh, one of my favorite Universal Monster movies. There we go. Trying to pose him so he's like holding her. We belong dead. Poor Frankenstein. I should say Frankenstein's monster. Technical. Get technical here. Dotson, we got Dotson here. See, nobody cares. Nice hat. You trying to look like a secret agent? Okay. Good so far. Good so far. So, the other thing I need to troubleshoot here is the Candyman. He's also tall. So I need to figure out how to display him. I think he can go right next to Creature from the Black Lagoon. Yes. Yes, he can. He can go right there next to the Creature from the Black Lagoon. And then maybe his arm can go a little bit higher. Just a little higher. I can see perfectly fine, Lando. Just a little higher. Okay. And then his arms can go down. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Be my victim. That's the other thing I like about Candyman. It's like a mixture of Beauty and the Beast. Like, she falls in love with him, and he falls in love with her because she reminds him of the woman he fell in love with, and the whole reason why he became Candyman to begin with. I love that shit. It's good. It's very good. I love when there's like a romance element to like the monster and the woman or whoever. Because there's sort of that with Halloween in the first one. Sort of. I'm going to say very loosely because they make them brother and sister in the very next one, and it sort of goes away. Sort of. It goes away. I'll be very clear. It goes away in the sequel because they become brother and sister, but it kind of becomes like he's after Laurie in the first one. Like, Laurie's the one. Like, Laurie keeps getting away, and it's like, why does Laurie keep getting away? But again, instantly gone when they make the sequel. It's like, oh shit, they're brother-sister. That's no good. That's no fun. Am I choppy? It looks like I'm choppy, or is it just my internet? Could be my internet. Oh, Captain Iron Dog. Just never got the idea. He's just a scary clown. Well, he's an alien, Captain Iron Dog. He's an alien who's come to Earth and fears. He eats on the fear of kids. I should say, not even kids. I think he just feeds on the fear of hate. He fears on the hate and sadness and fear of people. That's who he is. That is the business. That's who he is. Okay, I gotta move this because I forgot. I gotta put the red room door up there. That is the business. So red room there. What else we got? What else we got? I kind of think I have to put the Corpse Bride on top. Maybe, possibly. Yes, I think so. Because that sort of works out better. And then Simon Pegg can be adjusted. He could be adjusted. And she could be adjusted. We can make this work, guys. Come on. Don't be a jerk. We can make this work. We can't do anything by working with each other. La 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 la. Okay. Come on, friend. Take a shot. Show them what we really got. We can do anything by working with each other. Okay, so what's throwing this off is his base is really tall and her clothes are like strict to the ground. Oh, never mind. That might work. That might work. Give me a second here. I just got to make him face the front because he keeps turning because her dress keeps moving him. Does she have it? No. Maybe I could lift her up somehow. You lift me up so I can land on mountains. Maybe. Nope. That don't work. That don't work. Stuntman like. Okay, so. Oh, God. Really? What the? Okay, so she has like hard plastic rubber for her skirt, and it's like directly on the ground, and it's like what holds her up. So I need to adjust her. She's got to go. Where's she got to go? Yikes! She's got to go like right there, right? And then people got to go around her. All right. Okay, we're still adjusting here, people. We're still adjusting to this, the height-wise and theming-wise. We're going to get through this, though. I believe in us. Okay. So right now, maybe... Okay. We'll put you on ice for now. We'll keep that up. Captain Iron Dog, you don't like Pennywise. Well, that's okay. I'm not forcing you. Nobody's forcing you, Captain Iron Dog. You're fine. If you don't think Pennywise has rights, you're fine. No one's stopping you, Captain Iron Dog. You're okay. You're swell. You're great. You're going to have the whole world on a plate. Okay. So we have Quint in his spot. Quint. I'll never put on a life jacket again. Okay. So Quint's in the front. He's going to stay in the front. I don't know. Who else do I got? You know what's funny? After moving everyone down and adjusting everything, it doesn't look like I have many characters. But I'm trying, Ringo. I'm trying real hard to display these. But the thing is, I think Cherry Darling can go in the back. Right in that blank spot. So I'll keep that blank. So Cherry Darling can go in the back. Right now I'm adjusting the Corpse Bride. So she's right, almost in the front and she has lost her hand. And she has lost her hand. Ah, fuck. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. I'll find it. Because this room is like isolated. There's like nothing else in here. It's like all the shit. So I'll find it. I'll find her, Copper. I'll find you, Todd. No matter what, Todd, I'll find you. I think that's how they say it in Fox and the Hound. You won't get away with this, Todd. Okay. I'm sure it's like right there. I haven't really, messed with her anywhere else. Okay. So we have little Norman Bates. Norman Bates here. Norman Bates. You can go right there for now. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, you're going there. You're going to go there, Norman Bates. You're good. You're good. Wait a minute. Is he too tall? We'll see. No, he fits. Okay. I've solved the problem with the back corner. So I put McCready back there. Because at some point he's got to be replaced anyway. Whatever. But McCready is just like a plain dude. He doesn't have to move his arms around. He just has his arms to the side. So that's fine. We're fine there. So McCready goes in the back. Because we need the characters up front who are like main tier. And we got to have the people who are like, who have their arms out or holding somebody. They got to go up front. Okay. That's so funny. That poor corpse bride. Oh my gosh. Alright. Man, I look really choppy. I wonder if my internet went out. I don't know. So let me know if I'm really choppy on your end, because I look choppy on my end. It's probably... I don't know what's going on. I can't really explain it. I haven't got the words. Yes, I finally worked it into the podcast. I can't really explain it. I haven't gotten the words. Let's see. We can do anything by working with each other. Okay. So I have the Invisible Man holding his serum. I might have to switch hands, though. I'm going to switch hands. So I'm going to have the Invisible Man holding it with his right hand. I used to have it holding it with his left hand. But it looks like it needs a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Lori. Settle down, Lori. Settle down. We're going to move Hopper next to Candyman because his arm isn't too active, so he's like chill there. And then we have the Corpse Bride there, and then maybe we could have the little Mars Attacks girl stand here. Yeah, that works. Sure, that works. For now, we could always adjust. We're always adjusting here, folks. We're just trying to put this display together. Oh, Lord. You know, it's funny. I'd be doing this all quiet. I'd probably be listening to, like, Michael Rosenbaum or something, but I'm here with you guys. Oh, it is a bit choppy. Hang on. Let's see. Let's go back on. Still choppy. Still a bit choppy. Okay. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how. Off topic. Are you waiting to find the Batfleck figure in the wild or waiting for it online? Okay, so I probably missed out online. If I get it online, I have to get that double pack that McFarlane is selling right now. McFarlane is currently selling that double pack of the figures. That's currently my situation. Yeah, that's currently my situation with that. The Affleck figure. I'm hoping to find him tomorrow. If I don't find him tomorrow, I might have to pull the trigger on that double pack. Because the double pack is like the only way he's available right now. And I don't want to miss out. And I need a better base for the Invisible Man here. Okay, give me a second. Pause cap. Okay. Yeah, so right now, because there's a double pack on McFarlane.com that comes with this other figure that's ugly as fuck. But it's the only way to get that Affleck figure right now. I'd have to give away that figure or something. I don't know. I don't quite have a plan for that yet. Okay, so I think this Invisible Man just had like a generic base, so right now I'm trying to find something that he could stand on. That might work. It is choppy. And I don't know why it's choppy. Same situation with me. I want to try and find them after work at Target before I send a full order. Yeah, like right now at Big Bad Toy Store, I believe. Like I'm waiting on Big Bad Toy Store, but it's like, what have I missed out already? You know. Oh, it's so irritating, Captain Iron Dog. It's like it's like that. Like, I don't like pre-ordering unless it takes the money out of my account. You know. And I've learned recently with that Catwoman that McFarlane.com does take the money out if you pre-order. So I think I got to do that next time. But I wasn't quick enough this time anyway. Because when that Batfleck went up live, like, he sold out everywhere, like, instantly. And it's sort of, like, ridiculous. Like, if he's such a popular figure, I don't know. I don't know what to do, Captain Iron Dog. I really don't know. I'm waiting. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers that when he goes live on Big Bad Toy Store, I can just get him. But I'm afraid, like, are they not going to restock him? Is it just going to be some weird-ass thing where they don't do that? I don't know, Captain Iron Dog. I just don't know. So right now I'm in limbo. I'm hoping to find him in the wild. I'm hoping that... I'm like, god damn, I don't think I will. Because my area is like creeps. They're there constantly. These people who buy toys. I've seen them, Captain Iron Dog. Like, there's like a father-son team where the son got... Like, I went there to look for the toys. And there was the son who got there before the father. And, like, when I say son, I mean, like, he's in his 20s or 18 years old. And he just starts filling up the cart with G.I. Joes. He doesn't even care what they are. He's just filling up his cart with the G.I. Joes. And then the dad gets there and says, oh, we don't need any of these. We only need this guy. And he points them out, and the son, they put them all away. I'm like, holy shit. They're so into, like, buying them and flipping them that they don't even care what they're picking up. They're just, like, picking up whatever they can get their hands on. And it's, like, ridiculous. It's ridiculous, Captain Iron Dog. And not only that, but I remember there was another time where I saw somebody legitimately... What the hell is going on there? Oh, okay, that's why. She just stands funny. So, there was a guy walking in the toy aisle who had a headset. And he was talking to somebody about what toys was in the aisle. And it was ridiculous. It was completely ridiculous. But yeah, it's wild, man. Wild, wild. They call them wildfire. They call them wildfire. Aww. Oh man, I gotta adjust that. Oh no. It's so funny. Like, each one of these figures has, like, different foot pegs. So they're all standing on different odd and end foot pegs. And it's sort of difficult to, like, balance it out. But it was the same way either or. If the old, decoration, like, not decoration, the old display I had and then this display, I'm running into the same problems. So it's nothing new. Just find it funny that it's irritating. It's like, fuck! They all have different foot pegs. I wish they were all consistent. Oh, his foot. Ah, it's so irritating. Ah, the McFarlane don't work with this Ash. There we go. It's probably a Funko Pop display one. Yep, that works. Okay. We call them wildfire. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord. Lord help me. Lord help me. So next week, for those out there who watch I Want My TV Now or who are interested, next week will be a huge unboxing video. Huge. Huge. I'll be unboxing my new Catwoman with her Bat Pod. I'll be unboxing my Harry Warden figure, who I'll have to find a spot for him on here. Don't worry, it'll be fine. He'll have a spot. He has a home here. Don't worry. Harry Warden is fine. And then, what do you call it? The Shawn Michaels Razor Ramon. I'll be showing off Alan. I got a new Slimer. I got the Native American Batwoman. It's all good stuff. All good stuff, guys. So if you want to check it out, it'll all be here. I got some other things too. I got two Harry Wardens. I got a Harry Warden to represent the horror movie shelf, and I got him to represent my Toonie Terror shelf. Because he's the best. He's the best around. Nothing's ever going to keep you down. A-do-dee dumbella. Give me the power, I beg of you. Oh, Chucky. You know what's funny? Like, when I put this knife in his hand, it's like super solid, but somehow it always falls apart. Whenever, like, I move him. It's like, what the hell? It's solid in his hand. Why? Why, Rabbit? Why? Okay. We're still going to have 11 in the front. Millie Bobby Brown right in the front. I like her in the front because I see her like the most powerful character. And then, like, next to her, I have, of course, the most... You know, like, he may be a coward, but, like, Ash Williams from Evil Dead 2 is the best. And then, of course, you need the strong female character other than Millie Bobby Brown, which is why I have Ellen Ripley up front and center. Because if you want a team that's going to get shit done, it's going to be Millie Bobby Brown, Sigourney Weaver, and Bruce Campbell. You want those guys leading the way. They're the main heroes. They're the real people. They're the real folks. Okay, let's see. Where can I move her? I think she shouldn't be up there. Okay, they seem... Oh. I was going to say they seem solid, and then she walked forward. Okay. They seem solid. And then I could have her somewhere. Okay, we're going to figure it out. That's Julie Andrews from... Well, not Julie Andrews. What's her name? Julia? She's the lead female from... what do you call it? Creature from the Black Lagoon. I still haven't figured out a spot for her yet. Oh! Captain Iron Dog. You don't know? You don't know? Well, you better call somebody. This is the Native American Batwoman. Look at that. Tanned, shoeless. Awesome. She's got axe. She's got like the little, what do you call it? The thing you throw up, the hook, the latch. She's got this whole thing going on. You got to get the Native American Batwoman. Do it, Captain Iron Dog. Do it. No, that doesn't help him either. Okay. So hopefully he stands. They seem pretty solid. I know the Michael has a loose arm, so I gotta be careful of that. Just because of how old he is. It's not because I broke him. It's just because he was an old toy and he had rotting plastic. So his joint is very, very weak, this Michael Myers. His joint is very weak. So, like the only way. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's okay. I wanted to display the Mars Attacks girl with her arm out, but that would affect Laurie Strode here, and Laurie Strode overrules Mars Attacks woman. Oh, Tim Burton, you're the best. I'm just looking at it as like I have the Corpse Bride here, and that's so wonderful. Here we go. What is it? Oh, that one. I love the Mr. Freeze. Yes, I love the Mr. Freeze too. I had to put him down because I have no room. I barely have room for that Native American Batwoman. I think I'll put her up here with my odd and end shelf, but I don't know. I gotta save room. I gotta be careful with what I buy, or not be careful, but whatever I buy has to have a space or a place in my heart or something, because that's just too random. As much as I love it, it's just too random. It's like, where do you put that? Okay, I'm trying to find a base for Sam Loomis. His foot hole is too big for the McFarlane. It's too big for the WWE. Too big for the DC 52 figure, whatever the hell that was. I'm trying to find a Funko Pop one, because surprisingly the Funko Pop ones work well with these old school ones. Oh, maybe I could do this one. Maybe I could cheat. There's this stupid Star Wars one. Does that work? No. And when I say stupid Star Wars one, I'm talking about the stupid triangle. Like, this works for nothing. The stupid triangle works for nothing. It doesn't even work for Black Series. Why would they think it works for anything else? Oh my gosh, it's so stupid. There we go. There's some Funko Pop bases. Is that big enough? Oh shit, that might be big enough. No. Damn it. Damn it, Dwight. Okay. Making sure there's no extra bases around here. Nope, that don't work. Maybe this dumbass base. Oh my god, it's so big though. It don't work. Wait, does it? No. Does it work? Okay, thank god it doesn't. I have these big giant bases for the Ninja Turtles. It's like, no. Please don't work for that. That's too goofy. I'm running out of bases to try. Oh no! Poor Sam Loomis. Oh my gosh, he's just going up there loose. No, I don't trust that. He needs some sort of base. What do I got? Please. Anything. Anything at all. I can't put him up there with no fucking protection. Oh my god. Where's that Harry Potter one? Shit, where'd the Harry Potter one go? This is marvelous live streaming, I'm sure. Oh, come on. Damn it. Oh, man, hang on, give me a second. There is a wrestling... No, I don't know. We'll try it out. There's a generic wrestling base over there, and I'm going to try to grab it. Oops. Okay, what do I have to reach that? Reach out and touch somebody's hand. makes you work there if you can. Okay. Let's see. Does it work? Fuck, it don't work either. Nah, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, man. Shit, son. Oh. Well, I really don't have any other option. I have to put him up there loosey-goosey. Oh, man. Because he's even too fat for these things. Oh, no. Oh, well. I'll trust the process, guys. I'll trust the process. He's going up here by himself. I'm going to have little Michael Myers stand in front of him and give him some space. What else can I put in front of them to give them some more attention? I think that's about it. Okay. Shit, son. Shit. Okay. Moving on. Moving on. So they stay in the front. I almost wonder if I could put Cherry Darling in the front. That'd be super amazing. That'd be amazing. So amazing. Okay, so it looks like, I think her name is something Julia. Julia Adams? I think it's Julia Adams. So go up front. Okay, who else is left? We got Charles Lee Ray. Charles Lee Ray can go right there in the front because he's short. And then we got little E.T. Well, he can go in the front of Michael and them. That's why I'm kind of picky when it comes to McFarlane figures. Dude, in the beginning, I was like kind of legitimately trying to collect every single McFarlane figure. But after a while, it just like it became unrealistic to collect every single McFarlane figure. But in the beginning, like I legitimately tried to. And I collected whatever I thought looked cool. But that stopped. That definitely stopped. Okay, Little Precious can go underneath Ash. And then Zero. Zero can go next to 11. Jonesy the cat can go over here. Keep a little space open because I think Cherry Darling can go like right there, or at least over here, because there's like plenty of real estate now from the looks of it to have more fun characters now, which is that's cool. That's cool. I dig that. Although I'm trying to figure out what to do with this Julia chick, because she can't be front and center no mores. Maybe I'll move her down here. I'll just move her down there. Oh Lord, that's too funny. Okay, Leatherface. Here we go. We're putting Leatherface with the hippie girl. He's going to the other side now. The other side of me. Isn't that a song? The other side of me. I have no idea. No idea. So we have Leatherface with the hippie girl. Gotta be careful with the pants on her. Because as like I said before, she's a specific kind of figure. And she has different kind of accessories. So, Leatherface, come on. Get straight up. Sit up, straight up. Okay, that works. Leatherface works. That's good. Okay, good. Alright, so the bear's got to go up front, of course, for Midsummer. I'll have him face this way. For now. Shit. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. That's right. The mummy has to go on the bottom. Oh no. Okay. Charles Lee Ray, we're going to move you over here. For now. So the mummy display, that's going to be the difficult part. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Makes you worry if you can. Okay. Okay, we're going to figure this out, guys. We're going to figure this out. We're going to get through this. So, have the tomb still lightly open. Okay, that works. And then we're going to have, where's Betty Page? Betty Page. Betty Page, please report to the front office. Betty Page. Betty Page, there you are. Okay, Betty Page is still going to be displayed with the mummy. Okay, and then he looks happy. He's got his little slight smile with his Betty Page. Wonderful. And she's got the wolfman walking cane. Perfect. And then we move that a little forward. She's got to look forward, though. There we go. So Betty Page is looking forward with the mummy. And then we got to have the Wolfman posed in here. Because he's got weird legs and he can't really be on a base. So we have him... Oh, maybe we'll have him, like, holding the side. Like, he's, like, hiding behind it. Like, yeah! Oh, my God, he looks like he's hiding, just like in the movie. That's perfect. Okay, that's good. This is good shit. Okay, and then they're still on the shelf. Slightly protruding off the shelf. But I do like the new base. It works. Because the old base, there definitely was not enough room. Because, like, right now I have room to expand on the collection. And that was the whole thing. I wanted to be able to expand on the collection. Because I needed to make room for the new Roddy Piper figure I just ordered from They Live, the Harry Warden figure, and probably the John Carver. Like, they all need room here, and there's definitely room for them now. And it's just like the odd and end stuff that will have a hard time fitting up here now. Like the Nope chair is like sort of odd and end, but it's here still. We'll put the Nope chair there. And then Jonesy there. Charles Lee Ray there. Okay, we're good so far. We're good. Yeah, this works out. This works out, guys. Okay. I was a little worried, with this mummy guy, but it seems to work out fine. Although I might not have to display his mummy papers anymore. His mummy papers is tomb shit. Yeah, because he's got enough real estate as it is. So that can go back in the thing. And then the Book of the Dead can go with Ash right here. And then the Ash from Aliens can go like right here. It's perfect. It works. And then the bear... I'll put you back up there. Then the bear can go on the second shelf for now, poking his little head out. Oh, that's cute. He's poking his little head out. And I'll still be able to display John Carver and all of them. That's good. Okay. The name of the song is escaping me right now. Oh! Yeah, the one I mentioned earlier. This is me. Speaking of Thanksgiving, I think I'll watch it tonight since it's on Netflix. Oh, yeah. Do you have the Netflix thing where it's not out of your price range? Because now they're pricing out movies. Because there's some people who wanted to watch Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving wasn't in their price range of their subscription. Okay. So everything is back on the shelf. I haven't seen the Corpse Bride's hand yet. I'm pretty sure it's probably here. Or up there, because I was up there fiddling with her. So, yeah, I don't see it. But that thing is so fragile anyway, it's ridiculous. They honestly should have just made... Oh, there it is. There's her hand. Okay. So what do I do with her hand? Okay. We'll get through this, guys. Hang on. Hang on, Hotcash. You're going to get through this. We're going to put her hand back. We're going to do this. We just surgically put everything in here, but now we got to surgically put her hand back. Fuck. Okay, so that just fell off. Wow, there's like nothing there to hold it on. Okay. Hold on, Poshcat. We're going to put the hand there. And we're going to perform some real ass surgery right on camera. Okay. I have my Gorilla Glue here. Comes in handy all the fucking time. And it works quickly, which I do appreciate. It's not that cheap ass crap where it won't work right away. Okay, there we go. The drop is in. The drop is in. Okay, counting down. We got a couple seconds here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. The hand is back on. We're going to be super careful, guys. We're going to be super careful putting her back. I highly, highly recommend Gorilla Glue. It is like the best invention I've ever seen in my life. And right now, she is safe. Corpse Bride's hand is back on her. There was hardly any articulation anyway in the hand, so I don't understand why they have that. But it's done. We fixed it, guys. We fixed it. Captain Nine Dog, what'd you say? Plus, I'm having a tough time finding the Blu-ray. Really? Wow, that's amazing. That means people are buying the Blu-ray. That's cool. Yeah, like when it was one of those days where I was at Walmart on a Tuesday for some reason, and they had Thanksgiving. I keep wanting to call it Thanksgiving, but it's not. I really wanted to, what do you call it? Oh, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, we were there on Tuesday, and I bought it, like, right away, so I don't know, like, if it's still on store shelves or whatnot, because I was one of the lucky people who got it, like, right away. So I don't know if it's, like, selling out fast or in stockware or what. Okay. So they're all displayed now. We got Michael Myers next to Sam Loomis. We got Laurie Strode there. We got little Elliot and E.T. Okay, we're good. We're good here. Okay. Since everyone... Oh, hang on. We'll put that accessory over here. I'll put it over there. Whatever. It's on the shelf. It's on the shelf. Okay. Hold on, Postcat. Hold on, Postcat. Postcat. There goes the microphone. So there's the horror movie shelf. In all its glory. I wish I can go a little bit. Hang on, let's see. Let's be careful, guys. We'll be careful. Hopefully not getting too motion sick. But here we go. Back out wide, and there it is. And we have all the human characters and all my favorite people. And there's plenty of real estate here. There's definitely, what do you call it? Nada from They Live, John Carver, My Bloody Valentine. They're all there. They could fit in. Let me get the comment off the screen. It's taking up half the screen. Let me get the brand off the screen as well. Where's the brand? How do I take that off? Oh, banners. There we go. There we go. Still there? Okay. The Mummy. Oh, you guys probably can't even hear me. Stupid. All right. Okay. I picked up the microphone again. There we go. There's plenty of real estate here, as you can see. there's a whole row right here that I opened up. So John Carver, Harry Warden, and Nada. Nada can definitely go here. I like it. I like it. And then Cherry Darling could probably go like right here in front of Loomis. That's neat, though. That is neat. Okay. I'm going to turn the camera off. Stop cam. You at least hear me. I don't want you guys to get motion sick. Excuse me. As I move the camera back. Because nothing is worse than getting woozy off a camera. Alright, there. I'm back. I'm back. Back in the New York groove. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'll leave it right there. Okay, so that's the horror movie shelf with the new shelving. It all worked out for the most part. Maybe? There we go. Yes, that works. Okay, so I put Julia on the Army of Darkness cart, which works out. Hang on, Jack Skellington sort of fell. There we go. At least at least I can see him. That's good enough for me. Possibly someone could stand in front of Simon Pegg because there's at least like an inch in front of him. Because the Corpse Bride, like her dress takes up a lot of real estate. Yeah. But it's so cute to see McCready up there, and you know, and then I could see Stuntman Mike. All my favorite characters are there. All the stars are out tonight. Oh Lord, but yeah, it's good. This worked out really good. I'm moving it, adjusting just slightly, so you know things don't fall. But yeah, I like it. I still like it. I like the shelves. It works out for this. Like it wouldn't work out for my Ninja Turtle shelf. Like that's solid. That like nothing's adjusting up here. I think the only thing I'm thinking about at some point is either getting like if they ever release it. I don't know. This is all going on if they release it. I'm sure it exists, but I'm not hunting it out unless I see it in person. But if they have like a little die cast Ecto-1, like probably about this size, like you know, I'll put it behind the real Ghostbusters because I did consider putting this up there. This is the re-release of the real Ghostbusters. I did consider that going up there. It still might work. There might be enough room to put this behind the real Ghostbusters. Because I really love how this is displayed. I really do. I have no notes. Like if I have to upgrade this, it's only because if they release the Ghostbusters from Ghostbusters Part 2. Like that's the only reason. Because I replaced the Venkman with the slimed up Venkman. That's perfect. If they do like the marshmallow covered Ghostbusters, I'd probably do that for Ray. It'd be so perfect. Okay, so like my dream scenario for the Ghostbuster shelf. So Ray, I would want him covered with the marshmallow. Egon, keep him the same. I like the slimed glow in the dark Venkman, and I would make what do you call it? Zedmore. I would make Zedmore a Ghostbusters Part 2 version with the dark gear and the no mustache. I think that would be perfect. I like everything else though. It's perfect. I feel like Homelander. It was perfect. Every detail, every amount of detail. But yeah, that's my dream scenario. It would be the marshmallow covered Ray and the Ghostbusters Part 2 Zedmore. And then for the Ninja Turtle shelf, for sure, dream scenario. I'm going to put the new Doctor up there. He's coming soon. He just got shipped. So the Doctor from Ninja Turtles Part 2. And then me and Captain Iron Dog's favorite, April O'Neil. That's the dream scenario, if she's up here as well. But yeah, that's so cool. Because like it's perfect. It is so perfect. It's even like my favorite detail of the shelf is some things that you can't even see. like unless you really look at it. Like my favorite detail is the terror dog stone that's underneath the thing, and then I like the popcorn. Yes, have some. Yeah, that's perfect. And it's those little details up here. Ah, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, I love my Ghostbusters Ninja Turtle shelf. Oh, you know another dream scenario too? A dream would be the villain from the Ghostbusters 2. Oh fuck, what's his name? Vigo. That'd be perfect. Oh man, you know what'd be cool? I don't know if they'll ever do it, but like if they do the Vigo painting, I think that would be even better. Like put the Vigo painting instead of the Vigo figure. Like I want the Vigo painting and all the other dream shit. Oh, it'd be so good. Oh my lord, it's so good. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to talk about while I'm here? I don't think so. And this live stream's been going on for a while. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. If you like this, I'll be doing a live stream on my I Want My TV Now channel. So you guys, if you just Google, like not Google, YouTube, I Want My TV Now, all one word, you'll be able to find my YouTube channel. I've promoted it on this Chief Brody Rules, but I'll be unboxing like toys. I'll be unboxing this next week. The Catwoman, Bat Pod, Cherry Darling, Star Wars, Pod Racers, Slimer. I got my Fun Slimer. I got Black Widow, Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels. I have Alan, the new Mattel Creations. I'm not going to open it, but I'll show it. But I'm excited. I'm excited about next week. It's a good unboxing episode. Let's see. Vigo, the Master of Evil. Seriously! Like, I want the Vigo painting. I could probably make it myself. I probably will. I want the Vigo painting. And damn it, if they had the Ray covered in marshmallow and Ghostbusters 2 Zedmore, fuck. That's like the perfect 4 scenario. Because Egon, of course, he's going to be clean. I love Ghostbusters. I'm almost going to cry how much I love Ghostbusters. They're all like specific characters. It's such lightning in the bottle concept. It's so great. You know what? If they do release him, which I'm sure they will, for the I'll probably get the freaking the little girl. What's her name? Oh god, the one I just met, the one who's in every movie. I'll get her for Ghostbusters 2, the Afterlife, and then what do you call it? Who's the other person I want here? I was just thinking about them. Oh, Paul Rudd. I want Paul Rudd as one of these characters. That'd be so sweet. Oh, that'd be so fucking dope. Anyway, so thank you guys for tuning in. This has been a lot of fun to redecorate my shelf and actually make real estate for more action figures that I want to collect. What do you call it? They just announced it the other day. Terrifier. They're making a new Terrifier figure, and that's what I want. To show you an example, I have 2 of them here. I have the Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, and I have Michael Myers. So they're making a new Terrifier figure that's in this scale. It's the 1/12 scale, and it's going to have clothing. He's going to have a cloth outfit, and he's going to have all his tools in his garbage bag. I want to get that Terrifier for my display here, and he'll go down here. But yeah, I love... He's cool. He's cool. I'm excited about Terrifier 3. I'm there. I want to see it. But yeah. So, again, thank you for tuning in. Sorry it's so choppy. I wish it wasn't. And I'm going to wait for any comments before I close out, because I notice some of them like pop up like 2 seconds after I say something. So I'm just going to wait a split second before I tune out. Okay, so thank you guys for tuning in. This has been a lot of fun, and maybe I'll do this for an official video, like the whole shelf tour or something. Thank you, Captain Iron Dog, for tuning in. It's been really great, and see you next Sunday, not tomorrow, next Sunday. This upcoming Sunday, I'm not doing any stream. This is my impromptu stream. Okay, see you later, guys.